Good morning, everybody, and happy Hasufu Day. Woohoo! What a wonderful day we had yesterday on Monday. And of course, today being Hasufu Day is the most fabulous day of the week where we get to truly celebrate each other and honking our wonderful selves and living our values. Now we are going into Black Friday week, and I want to really focus our attention on the winning formula. Now, the way to win for Black Friday, because our average sale is always higher, customers love to buy things of high value and celebrate their life. And we want to focus on our amazing zero deposit take home finance, because it really is the way that they can buy into the dream piece, take it home and buy a few pieces and take advantage of the Black Friday day. And truly, as we do this, we will have the most transformational, amazing week. Now I have some great company news. I'm so proud and excited to be announcing our next new store. So we already have Charlestown opening in February, and now we also have our new store, Marion in South Australia, opening in May. So Hong Kong for our South Australian team. It's wonderful news. So with all that, I just want to continue on the power of our words and the impact that it has on our lives. And I just want to share the next three. So one common thinking or common word is, well, that's expensive. And it might be, oh, that's a lot of time, or that's a big number. You know, when we see something, we grandisize it. What we want to do is really to say it's a number. It's neither big or small. What we make of it is the story we tell about ourselves. So if someone says to you, that it's going to either cost, $500 to go and do something. If you're asked, am I in love with it? If it would all worked out, would I love to have it or love to invest in it? And the answer is yes. You just know that it's a number. Now, then you can decide whether you're going to go and to do it, but we want to neutralize this concept of something being big or small. It's the same even with a problem. So rather than thinking it's a big problem, because if something to be big, we have to make ourselves small. We just realize it's a situation and we're going to neutralize it, okay? The next one is, what's the price? What's the cost of doing it? Now, it's common thinking to think that we are limited in what we can do. And the brave thinking model is to say, see a cost as an investment. If I was to invest in this, would I love what I would receive from it? And it might be even for, say, something for our house. Rather than thinking of what the cost is, would say, well, let me first know, would I love it, right? And so we're going to the higher part of ourselves and then asking, what joy would it bring for me if I had it? And it's a very different energy of solution rather than what's the cost or the price in it. Now, if I feel that afterwards I go, well, yes, I feel the energy in it, it would be okay, but it's not really what I'm in love with, well, then you can really be saying no. So you're coming from it. So it might be, for example, you might walk past a restaurant and you might think, wouldn't mind trying this restaurant. And you look at the menu and you see everything, that it's, $50 for a main, and you're like, it looks expensive. You want to honor yourself first, going, if I could, would I love to have an experience here? At least be truthful in yourself and say yes or no, but just say it is yes. And then ask myself, well, what would be the experience that I would have for it? And perhaps when would be an occasion that I could love it and have it? And we shift it from a scarcity mentality to a way of possibility. Or you know what it is? I'm really enjoying looking at the menu, loving imagining having the meal, but I would much prefer to cook my own meal and feel the joy of spending less and having a delicious meal with my family anyway. Okay, now the last one that we're going to do for today is I will try. Now I hear that all the time, and of course what that is a bit more of a victim way of responding, and it's very, very common in our world to say I will try. So what we want to use is words like I will do, I am doing this. And it's so much more powerful. Yes, I will achieve that task. Very different for I'll try and get it done, because we're already setting ourselves up for failure and giving a half-hearted approach to it. We want to be much more committed. So fantastic. We really want to note when we think something's expensive or big, and say it's just a number. It's neither big or small, rather than what's the price or what's the cost. Is just saying what's the investment, what would I love from this, and instead of I will try, say I will do, I am doing. Now let's have a fantastic Tuesday and lots of Her Supers. I can't wait to spend hours reading them all night tonight, and Hong Kong.